everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lara Wolf and today I am going to teach you how I do this makeup look on myself. I am 100% an amateur, so don't get me wrong, you're not gonna get any professional makeup advice over in this video. This is just the makeup that I usually do for my streams over here on YouTube or on Twitch. So if you're interested in achieving this makeup look, keep watching. The first thing I do is my foundation, and I like to use the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth in the color 110 Porcelain. I like to apply my foundation using a damp beauty blender, and then I'll just dab it all over my skin until everything is blended and nice. After foundation, I like to apply some concealer. I use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I apply it underneath my eyes. I put it a little bit on the corners and then I drag it up on my outer corner to give it a little bit of a more lifted look. And then I also use a little bit on my nose bridge since my glasses sit there and ended up leaving a little mark, so I try to conceal that part too. First, I use my ring finger to kind of melt the concealer a bit by gently tapping it and blending it for a first time. And after this, I end up going over it with a beauty blender, once again a damp beauty blender, and I gently dab it until everything is perfectly blended into the skin. After concealer, I like to do my brows, so I get a little spoolie, I think that's how they're called, and I brush my brows. Then I use a black eyeshadow. This brand is Motives and the color is called Onyx, and I like to use a small angled brush. And guys, I'm not good at doing my brows at all. This is probably gonna be a very laughable step for all the professionals out there, so I apologize. But what I try to do is that I start at the arch of my brow to the tail, and I kind of outline my brow first into the shape that I want with the eyeshadow, and then I start filling it up, all the gaps that I feel like need a little bit of more volume, I guess. And then I go towards the beginning of my brow, outlining, but I make sure to leave probably like a fifth of my brow on the start of the brow empty. I do not fill that part. I kind of try to do a ombre with my eyeshadow, so it doesn't look like a very bulky brow, if that makes any sense. I then clean my brush, the same one that I used the black eyeshadow with, on a little makeup wipe. So on this step, I'm gonna use the same concealer as I used before, and I'm gonna put a little dab on my hand, and I'm gonna be using the angled brush to kind of contour my brow on the bottom part until I achieve the desirable shape. You can definitely tell that this is a focused Lara moment because I'm holding to that mirror for dear life, trying to not mess up my brows. And also I try to blend a little bit with my finger any harsh lines that the concealer leaves. And now we're gonna do the other brow off camera. Then I use the NYX HD finishing powder to set my foundation using a little bit of a flat sponge. I like this powder because it doesn't make my skin too shiny. Sometimes I do like the dewy look, sometimes I want something more matte, especially in the summer and being on the camera. It gets to look very shiny if I don't use a matte setting powder, so I like to do this step mainly for the summer. This will just give you that very flawless porcelain skin. And now it's eyeshadow time, and I'm gonna use my very old Too Faced Chocolate Bonbon eyeshadow palette, and I'm gonna use the color Cashew Shoe all over my eyelid. I like to extend my eyeshadow all the way to my eyebrow to kind of blend everything together. And after this step, I use my very old too Kiko Cosmetics blush in the color Smart. And I like to use a lot of this product all over my cheeks. So yes, we love the e-girl blush look over here. So if that's something you like too, I recommend. After this step, I use my highlighter, also from Kiko Cosmetics. The bottom looks a little rough, but it is the Ocean Feel highlighter in the color 2 because I have no idea what name is written at this point, so it's color 2, guys. I apply it with my fan brush on my cheekbones and the bridge and tip of my nose and on my cupid's bow. And now it's time for the eyes, and typically I use my NYX Epic Ink liner in black. This is usually my to-go liner, but because I need a new one, I had to continue my makeup look with another liner that I have from Amazon. And what I do is that I just try to follow my natural eye shape, extending it a little down, and then I create a line towards my eyebrows. And finally, I try to connect everything. And I do this with my eyes open since I have hooded eyes. It helps the liner looking much better, or else if I close my eyes, it ends up getting very misshaped once I open them. I like to also do my inner corner with some eyeliner to kind of give it more of a cat eye sort of look. And because I always like to add something fun to my makeup, this time I decided to add some little moon stamps. To brighten my eye, I also like to use a white eyeliner. This one is from Amazon, and I outlined the black liner on my inner eye corner. And to make it connect a little more with the rest, I used the NYX eyeliner pencil in white on my waterline. And all of this will just really help your eyes look bigger and brighter. For mascara, I really like the NYX Worth the Hype waterproof mascara in black, and I like to focus the product mainly on my outer lashes, and I also use it on my bottom outer lashes. And now, just like magic, we have the other eye completely done. For lips, I have been using the Benefit Lip Tint. I absolutely love this product. I like to mainly apply it in the middle of my lips. And this is gonna look a little weird for a second, but I promise it will work out. After this, what I like to do is that I go with my finger and I blend everything from the middle of my lips to the outside of my lips to kind of create a gradient and not too much harsh lines around my lips. So it ends up looking very natural, very blended. And now we look absolutely flawless and ready for a full day of staying at home. And that's all I do to achieve this makeup look, guys. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial and it was easy to follow. Let me know in the comments if you decide to recreate the makeup look. I would love to know that. Also, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video.